Greetings, this is G Vibes, and you're listening to the Prophet Kwaku on the Nubian Forum People's Talkshow.
Peace and earth and love to
Otep. Itepe Ineke J.R. Senebe. Divine peace, long life, stability and good health. I will give thanks and praise to the creative force of the universe.
created by one maker.
That which is greater than ourselves who has many names. Oludumare,
So whether you're black or
Nkulu
white,
Kum
each and
Kulum,
special in your sign.
Kwame Blafoshe,
So we got the
Mungo,
kind of unity.
Ja,
Unite.
Amen Ra,
Rather
Ashe,
that
Ashe, Ashe.
we rise. Cause I would say
Akwaba,
each and every day.
to Nubian Farm People's Talkshow,
Gotta let some
your talk show,
in your heart.
covering the things that affect us as African people,
Come up and man,
worldwide,
man, flesh, they should
citywide,
fall.
streetwide, national-wide.
Camp against man. Yet they got to flee.
I want to send a bigger
Burning a tree, one of
Africation
cause I was telling you.
to the African Emancipation Day Reparations March Committee. Big up yourself.
So man must live in unity and love.
Queen Jendai,
As long as I live,
Queen Esther,
fight to give for love is a
Queen Zebe,
pleasure.
Queen Taya, King
I
Delane,
Selassie I,
King Leo,
King of kings and Lord of lords, conquering land of a
King Prophet Jabi,
elect of God, the high and mighty,
Prophet Elder,
King of creation without
Kwame,
so give
Oli Agege, wherever you're there, big up yourself.
down conception as I would say. Man, God,
Listen, I want this is I-Ride, I'm just in an I-Ride mood today, you know.
kind
I want to say big dedication to the sponsors of the show.
of peace you gotta find.
Nevs, home of the 8 panel.
Give thanks and praise to the most
Big up yourself with the big up them.
High. For
Baker Boys, etc. Catch him every week. Friday
behind the door.
to Saturday.
So in a time
Brixton Station
we
Road,
don't know it begun.
opposite Recreation Center. Never hold tight.
We compression so the black man could understand.
And big up
He come
ADE,
this way.
Photographic Pictorials, African Development Enterprise. Delane,
Consistent.
big up
You
yourself.
make it if you try.
Down in the Peckham area,
So once and all got to be pure with
official sponsors of this show
the red, cool and green.
and our Saturday school.
And brothers and sisters,
Big up
you gotta live
who the Seabers.
if you want to make the sea.
Nubia African Community Foundation School.
We were created by one maker. Created by one hand.
Septi hold tight, big up
You
yourself.
are black or white.
Fat Larry,
One is special.
because big up yourself. Management
So we got the love. Kind of unity we got to you.
and Lady Blessed G.
Rather
Go on, rise up yourself.
than be wrong, it got to be right. Cause I would say each and every day.
This is G Vibes, and you're listening to the Prophet Kwaku on the Nubian Forum People's Talkshow.
You will. So when the wicked come up and man to eat a man's flesh, they shall stumble and fall.
You hear that?
So when the
Play
shall
that
camp
piece,
against man,
You know I'm dedicated this tune to.
in your heart,
Listen to
you will
this.
never part.
Jamaican Embassy or High Commission.
Wicked come up and man to eat a man's flesh, they shall stumble and fall. So when who shall encamp against man, in your heart,
This is dedicated.
you will never part.
This piece
So when the wicked come up and man to eat a man's flesh, they shall stumble and fall. So when who shall encamp against man,
that's for the Jamaican Embassy
to flee.
or the High Commission.
And will be free like a bird in a tree.
Disgrace.
Cause I was telling you so many ways.
So you're on the rock 926.com inside with the Prophet Kwaku.
Unity.
Greetings, this is G Vibes, and you're listening to the Prophet Kwaku on the Nubian Forum People's Talkshow.
Yes, Otep, and Akwaba. To everybody who's tuning, welcome. to Nubian Farm People's Talkshow live here on rock926.com. As usual, every week we say, send in your texts, let me know you're picking us up loud and clear out there and where you're picking us up from. The number is 07539695245. That's 07539695245. Send a text in and say, Prophet, we are picking you up. And where you picking us up from? Because we always want to know where you're picking us up from, whether it's abroad, whether it's here, whether it's in London, or it's in the outer areas. It's always good to know who you're speaking to and how far you're reaching. You're in tune to Nubian Forum People's Talk Show live on rock926.com. And today I've got two things that I wanted to kind of cover. I'm hoping that a member of the committee from the Bridge Park complex will give a call in and give us a update and advocate us about what's happening in terms of the court case that's happening on the 27th of this month at the High Court. So I would like somebody to call us, be speaking to somebody on the text about it, and hopefully they'll call and give us a background about what's happening and how we as the extended community can assist in making what word may I look for? Making the fight successful to continue for that building to stay in the hands of the community over there in the West London area, between Arsden and Wembley. And so we're open to get somebody calling us in so that they can just deal with us on that. So rise up yourself, everybody who tuned in. Big up to Lady Blessed G, who was just on before me. So rise up again, another Lovers Rock show. I didn't catch the show, didn't catch any shows today. Just got bits and pieces, to be honest. But I was listening into the rock this week, throughout the week. And believe me, there's some beautiful shows that's on, and some very good DJs playing some nice music. You know what I mean? Not the everyday thing. I'm with the revival thing, I'm a bit, being that means a whole sound person. We have my sound for many years. And funny enough, I was out working last night at a function and ended up being there until it virtually finished and listening to DJs playing, and I was a bit disappointed, to say the least, in some of the DJ the music that they were playing, in the part that I got anyway, the part of it that I got. I think that DJs play a bit too careful. They play the tunes that they know people will sing to and that type of stuff. What they know for sure those ones work. But we've been making reggae music. Black people have been making reggae music for over 50 years. And there's a lot of tunes that you can play, especially at this event that I was at last night, where the average age in that place was 40. That was, I'd say, about 45 was the average age in that place. It could be 40, round about then. And they were just playing the same old. They could have just come with something different. I heard a brother on, is it Mr. Shorty on our station here, and my man was rinsing some like, it sounded like dub play Bob Marley to me, because he played a Bob Marley Waiting in Vain, but he played like some different version. It was Chris, and I'm saying to myself, there's so many of this music out there, and you go out. But I think the punters that go do themselves disjustice, really, because the DJs, they got the music, they got it on their computers. But I think they're afraid to play them to an audience like that. You know what I mean? And you got to go past that thing there where if people going out, I don't want to go. That's why I don't go out no more. That's why I'm not really in. You go out, if you go there, you go in. It's the same old tired D Brown they're playing, and they might play a little Burning Spear, but it's the same Burning Spear they play. Like Burning Spear only made one album. You know what I mean? If Bob Marley, the same old tired Bob Marley they play. If they might play Gregory, the same old tired Gregory. You know what I mean? Hardly anybody playing a really Sugar Minor. And Sugar Minor had a whole heap of tune. I mean, what's the matter with them man here? Yeah, I mean, I don't understand all. And the man I said them a play every week the blouse and skirt. Nothing different. Weak. Some weak playing thing. Remember, say, you're playing to people who's over 40, so they've got a connoisseur mentality. So you can play certain tunes to them people there. And if you're playing to a younger generation, then obviously you got to tailor what you play for the genre of people that you're playing for. But that crowd last night, you could have played anything from 1950 to 1979, and don't play nothing after that, and they would have loved it. They'd have loved it same way. Just boring. Just same old boring. I love D Brown Queen Majesty, but everybody plays it. Why don't you play a different version? Why don't you play the whole soul version? Like the original. Everybody knows that tune. It is a tune. It's a beautiful music. I love it. You know what I mean? Playing them tune there for. Same old tired Lovers Rocks them you're playing. There was all heap of Lovers Rocks beyond Carol Thompson, beyond Janet Kay, beyond Louisa Mark, and them people there. There was a whole heap of different Lovers Rocks that went on. You don't need to dig deep into them ones. I'm not saying you mustn't play it, because those are classics. Those are our gems. You know what I mean? But we had a lot of gems. Remember, before radio there was sound system. Right? You go down a super tone, you go down a Desmond Hip City. I'm talking like as a man who grew up in Brixton. You have Hawkeye in a Harsden and all them place there. Right? When you go down them place, and them places used to full out and you buy a tune. And all these little independent record shop, and you play different independent artists. What's happening now? It's kind of like they're playing some old rubbish. And I don't think it's rubbish. I'm just telling you that straight. Outside the love. You know what I mean? There was nothing new. There's nothing. There's nothing like deep that you could have get into. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. The people them enjoyed it, and they enjoyed themselves. But it's the same old, same old. You imagine, was there last night? Must be 4 or 5 different DJ. Well, them a DJ, them a no sound system. Them no walk with no sound. Them walk with laptop, right? But some of them man, them was old. The man they used to have sound, but them walk with laptop now. And they never play one Studio One. They didn't play. Fat Larry, I'm telling you this. They never played one Studio One. All night. And funny enough, when we got the toilet, got a toilet for piss, and some man them in the toilet, and some man in the toilet that complain, the man them not play. These guys them was like, they look like they were 60. The man them not playing no Studio One. Some say when they go tell them. You see what I'm saying? Doesn't mean the music that they were playing, it wasn't appreciated of. But it could be a bit more different. It's almost like we ain't got no music. Come on, man. We got all the... You DJs, I'm not talking to the DJs on the station here now who go and play out. If you're going to play a revival thing, and you're going to play... Or you're doing a set, and within that set you're incorporating a little, rare groove, a little new soul, and them thing there, and Afrobeat and things like that. And then you're going to have a sector where you're playing some revival. Dig deep in your box, or dig deep in your hard drive. Yeah? Into your archive, and play something that nobody else ain't gonna go and play, or very few people play. You understand? And Africate the people them about them music there. That's just a little gripe that I got there as well. Yeah, it's my gripe moment before I start with what I'm talking about. Yeah, I got another gripe. Yeah, I take the bus, right? And I take the bus, and I've noticed lately that when you get on the bus, sometimes the bus will stop at a bus stop and it now moving. And so I ask the guy to them and say, so why? I said, mate, look, we have somewhere to go. Why? He goes, no. Then you could hear them talking to the busman. Don't move there. There's another bus behind you. We want that bus to pass you. And all that kind of nonsense. You know what I'm saying to you? Right? And I'm saying to myself, what the... Otep caller, we never really want to talk to nobody right now, but go on. What's your name? Where you calling from? Caller? Caller? Oh, look like me have a little problem, you know, myself. Hold on there.
Dead.
Oh, caller.
Then Austin.
Oh, you didn't ask then?
Yes, Kwaku. Yes, yeah, farm fools.
No. There was there was something wrong
a
with
technical thing.
Yeah, there was a technical. My apologies, yeah?
Yeah, but where am I saying? I have music in my cupboard, right? That don't play it.
Yeah, but it's just a gripe me I have, you know. It's just a gripe me I have. Me not talk about music. In fact, I tell you what I will do. I will do a show on me on the old sound system and music thing one of them days.
You ever tune what? Send a little rain? Send a little rain into my life.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, but that's not what we're talking about now.
What are you talking about, man?
Yeah, well, if you come on the phone, you'll hear, innit? Just let me have my gripe first, and then we can do that, yeah?
Yeah, but if you have technical problems.
No, me all right now, yeah? All right.
Okay, then. Good time.
Yeah, I think everybody knows who that is. That's Brother Naya. So Brother Naya, old tight, yeah? I'm just having, this is my gripe moment, yeah? So anyway, I'm on the bus now, and the man said, me can't hear the man say, no, don't move and wait till this other bus. But so I said to the guy, so what's that all about? He goes, well, that bus they brought down, they send him out, but the bus get fixed, so that bus have to park. This means, yeah, but look at, we're the people on the bus. We catch the transport because we need to get somewhere, and we got to get there in time. We can't sit down and wait for you to stop the bus. But this, he goes, there's nothing you can do, that's what they do. So what I'm saying to people now, don't judge your time by these buses, because for some strange, them just stop the bus, and one another bus have to pass, and all them something there. So that's my gripe for this week. Right, the show today is twofold. I want to speak about the court case that's going to be happening on the 27th of this month in regard to a complex over in northwest London or West London, whichever way you want to call it. The Bridge Park complex. And I've spoken about it before, but I'm hoping that I'll get somebody that will call in and to affricate us about the whole history of it and why is it necessary for us as African people here to get behind supporting the people them fighting to keep that complex within the grasp of the community. Because what's happened is that the council has tried to sell the land to private developers to develop, flats and all, these expensive flats and all the rest of it. So where poor people can't get it, and when it affects poor people, it affects Africans worse. And so we want some of the people to talk about it and see if some of us can go down to that courthouse in solidarity to support them. The other thing that I want to talk about, and you can call me on either of these subjects. There was a situation outside the Jamaican High Commission this week. I think it was Tuesday. Because Wednesday, the 6th of this month, which is just gone, they deported 50 people back to Jamaica. 50 Africans back to Jamaica. For various reasons. And a few people went down there and demonstrated outside the Jamaica High Commission. It was a peaceful demonstration. They wanted to hand in a petition. There was a little petition that went about, and they wanted to hand in this petition. And they were out there demonstrating, probably singing songs, a few little speeches. And somebody in the Jamaican embassy pushed the panic button. And armed officers came down to the embassy, because remember, it's an embassy. So when you push that panic button, you overstand me, it's only one set of police that come, and the man are the pretty police. Armed police is not a pretty police. And them come down there and arrest up some of the people them and bad up the people them and them thing that says the embassy call them and all them thing there. Now, you have heard me many times over the years, be on this station, be on Galaxy, be on when I was on Power Jam, y'all hear me a fight down the various African governments, and that they are neo-colonialists. And what I mean by they are neo-colonialists, they are people that look like us who don't work for the benefit of us. They work for the benefit of the old colonial masters, or i.e. the old slave masters. And long as their pocket is fat and them and for them children alright, they don't really give a shit about the masses of other Africans that live within, if it be Nigeria, Ghana, Kenya, Botswana, Zimbabwe, Barbados, Guyana, Trinidad, St. Nevis, Carrico, Jamaica. It don't matter. Don't matter if them look like we. They don't work for the benefit of our people. Because how you told me this, how could the Jamaican High Commission call out those type of people on their own citizens that is only asking for their support to help them to bar the British government for shipping out our people like cattle again back to where they dropped off us before? Because let's face it, we don't even belong in Jamaica. We don't belong in none of them islands where they drop us off. You understand what I say? Because they kill out the legitimate people them that lived there before and brought us there. You understand what I'm saying? And you know, I'm just, my people. I'm at the stage in my life, you know, where I'm thinking. You understand what I'm saying? I'm thinking, because I'm tired of this, you know, and it's what I try to show my children them, you know, that you're in a country that don't respect you, that don't regard you as one of them. They don't regard you as one of them. Because let's face it, they don't want us to be Africans. They want us to be, they don't want us to integrate. They want us to assimilate. Integration and assimilation is two different things. To integrate is to work within the society that you live, to pay your taxes, to live by the laws of the land, yeah, while holding up your cultural practices. You understand what I'm saying? Without it affecting the society that you live in. But assimilation is that you drop everything that you are and you adopt everything that they are. So you're no more who you is. So whatever little culture we had left after they ripped it away from us from Mama Africa, that which we recreated and we redesigned a sense of ideals and a sense of identity from the Caribbean, even that they want mash up and dash way. Now you imagine this, and you know this is happening to people who they came here when they were like 3 years old. So they don't know nowhere else but Britain. And how is it that these people, they've got a national insurance number, they've paid their taxes, alright, them commit a crime. You send them to jail, they serve their time, they're supposed to come back out and as a reformed person and try to, you know, better themselves and have remorse for whatever crime it is that they committed. But hear what they're doing, brothers and sisters, and enemies and frenemies. Listen to what they're doing. They're sending back the people and they're paying the Jamaican government 20 grand a person that they're sending back. Now this was, I did a bit of research and discovered that Portia Simpson with David Cameron, they came to some agreement. They didn't agree on the prison, but they came to another agreement that they would send back deportees and they would pay them money to take them back. Now, I need you people to tell me how that sound to you. Because that don't sound right to me. What does that sound like? We will pay you to take them. What, 20 grand? Is that the Jamaican government may I talk to no? If nobody in Jamaica listen. You tell me, Jamaican government, is that the worth of your citizen? So you see them? The mongo worth 20 grand? Eh? Is that what you think? That the mongo worth 20 grand? And who is that 20 grand going to? And what is that 20 grand going to do for those people that is being deported? Them said, I mean, I don't know, but them said them don't have no family there, them don't know nobody. There was a guy who, a soldier boy, him fighting in Iran and Iraq for this country. Not Iran, Iraq and Afghanistan. Fight for this country. Right? And them a dip him. This is how they got our people. And you see when I was talking last to somebody and I heard I've listened and read and heard somebody talking about we need to do this and we need to do that. Listen, we have already got a structure where we have got something called the Stop the Ma'anga campaign that works alongside the African Emancipation Day Reparations March, the annual African Remembrance Day March that we have from Brixton Windrush Square to Parliament Square, where we deal with all these issues. So this Windrush thing, this thing now with the few people that went down there to demonstrate, you don't have to do that thing, because the Ma'anga, that's what it means. It means the continuing of the attack on our community, which encapsulates all of these things. But you see, this is what we do. You see, unless it affects us personally, we don't get involved in things that are trying to preempt these things from happening. These are things we talk about for years, you know. I know just the other day we are talking about, you think it's just the other day since Windrush them I send man back and all. Listen, when my uncle come here in the 60s, right? Them send my uncle back commit a crime. And them dip him, them send him to jail and dip him and run him out of the country. So it's not just the other day this a gone. It a gone a long time. A long time it a gone. You understand me? And this is how the Jamaican government deal with our people. And then they want to come here with their shit. I'm sorry about using that word, but that's the only thing, decent swear word I can use. Yeah? And they want to come here about Jamaica this and want us to support them and all them something. That's why I don't go to none of their independent foolishness. And all them people that put on independent, you're not independent. You just use it as a mean for make money. For you know business about Jamaica on yourself. And why should you? If the Jamaican government don't business with we. Eh? Why should you? That's how they treat their people. And I'm saying that if we're going to do it, I don't even know if somebody who was on that little demonstration or know anybody was on it, or they get some little video thing, but I tried to get in contact with the person who was doing it so they could come on and explain to us why they did it and etc. But these little faction things that we're doing, if we need to organize ourselves a lot better than that, because I think they said about there. If we're going to do something like that, we need to organize it, structure it, so that when we turn up there, yeah, the minimum of us is going to be at somewhere like there's like 200-300 people for that kind of demonstration. Because I'm not saying that we should just do the big march on the 1st of Messiah, August, and don't do nothing else. But we need to organize and structure ourselves that if something like that we need to do, we can say, all right, then listen, look, we need to make something like this. And then we contact certain little social media news and things like that so we can see what's going on. And take our government to account. You understand me? Because all this talk's a big talk, you know. But as far as I'm concerned, he ain't saying nothing. Him nah say nothing. Them man they just a run for the government. Yeah, so quick. Elizabeth, when Elizabeth talk, the whole of them have to jump. You in tune to the Nubian Forum People's Talk Show. Live here on the rock926.com. I got some texts. You can send your texts in to let me know if you're tuning in, where you're tuning in from. 07539 695 and I'm hoping that the person that I was speaking to about the Bridge Park can call in and you know just affricate us about that. Got texts Otep, that's why I don't go out for joke. The same old. Okay, big up yourself. 85. Yes, Quaker, blessed, it's Scratch Professor. I'm tuned in. I was singing along to the Bob Marley tune. Big up yourself, Scratch Professor. Yeah, 07539 695 245. You're in tune to Nubian Forum People's Talk Show live here on rock926.com. Yeah, so you know, I just take a dim view at that. We're even so weak that we're calling the police, and these I think most of them was women, and that's how you're treating our people. I wonder if it was white people demonstrating out there, would they have done that? I wonder if it was white people that was demonstrating out there, would they have done that? Because we behave a different way when white people come along. It's like, you know, they just got cordon bleu to do what they want with impunity. You understand me? So I want to get some comments from people about how they feel about that. And you know, they've been shipping us out for the last few years now. It's only when that plane that went out the other day delayed because of the wind rush. It was supposed to go out from the wind rush time, but when the wind rush exploded, they suspended shipping out those people. And you know what they do? Because they know that we behave reactionary. We're not proactive. We are reactive. So they know we're going to make up a few noises, and so they lie down, and you know them blacks, they'll make up a little noise. After a little while, they'll go back to their old thing. They're more interested in raving and dancing and them other things. So they're not really interested in, you know. Otep caller, what's your name and where you're calling from?
Yes, Prophet.
Yes.
You're not saying I like the Naya cars, you know? But
no, look, Naya, do me a favor. You see, when I'm in a serious mode like this, Naya, if you're gonna call, just call and say your thing. Don't tell me that I don't like your call, King. That's not right. I love your call, beloved. You know what I mean? Why would you say something like that?
because we get the reaction from people that they don't like the truth, you know. That's it. So when I say no, hold on. I'm going to quick question and ask you again. Right? Why are we paying council tax for the issues that we're actually paying for our destruction? Can I ask you that, please?
Well, I'm not the right person to ask that, beloved, you know. But if you're asking me my opinion, then I can give it to you.
Yeah, well, I'm just asking.
Well, you see, the thing about it is this: we pay it because we're scared.
But I'm not scared to go to jail. Have you been to jail?
Well, I've been to jail. I ain't been.
Yeah,
to
but
prison.
the thing is, right. If the same, you see, hello?
If brother Nye, if let's say for example,
the same people that they're using to do the Bridge Park thing, yeah, the QCs. You've been to court. You understand? Right? Those QCs, right, should be asking. You know, you got a man like Brother Cool Grant, and we got sections, and that's it. You cannot be a lawmaker if you're breaking the law. And I will tell them. I will stand up for myself in court and tell them. So people like Cheryl, what's her name?
Cheryl Phoenix.
The lady. Yeah, Cheryl Phoenix. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's standing up by herself and doing that British part thing. And
no, she's not standing up by herself, actually. No, but she's one of the most vocal person, definitely. Yeah, and it was her.
It's like we got people
that she would call in.
Okay. Yeah, but if she's not standing up by herself, who's defending? Who's helping her?
No, well, she's supporting the campaign because there's a group that's campaigning to keep the building in the hands of the community, and she's one of the persons that's on that group and assisting that group. Because Cheryl Phoenix, she does quite a few stuff, you know. She's the sister that deals with the black agenda. So
yeah, but it seems like a lot of the women are really. It's like say some of the man them you can't see them. They ain't got no balls. They ain't got no balls, man. It's like, come on, man. All it is, one second, right? All I'm saying is this. You are paying council. Do you pay council tax?
Yeah, everybody pays council tax. Well, I think everybody does.
What are you paying council tax for?
Well, what it says on the letter when it comes, that you pay for the fire brigade, you pay for the police, and you pay for the refuge, and then other miscellaneous. You understand me? But those are the three main things that you pay for.
Have you ever been late to pay your council tax?
Yeah. But
and what they threaten.
Yeah, but brother Knight, I'm not. You see, brother Knight, beloved. You see, this is what you know. I love when you're cool, you know, because I know you're enthusiastic. But I think you can't. You find it hard to get out what you really want to say. Do you understand me? But I think what you're saying is that why we're paying council tax, for them to take with council tax now, and them take the money we are give them for go get QC, right, for fight against we. So our money I pay for them for bury we kind of thing. Am I correct?
No, you're not correct, because what I'm trying to say is this: how can you pay people to kill you?
Well, brother Nye, listen to me.
Listen.
No, brother Nye, 1 second.
You're paying.
Brother Nye, I don't understand. I don't in around come from. I don't
know
what you're talking about.
Hold on.
Because you just said to me, why should you pay money for them for kill we? Yeah, and I'm saying to you that I'm thinking what you're saying is that the money that we're giving them, that's the money they're using to take us to court. So we're paying them from our council tax to pressure us. And we now no money, we now no independent money, right, for pay a solicitor or a barrister for defend we. We have to go beg money and all them something there and charity and all them something there. This is what I think you're saying. But you're saying to me, that's not what you're saying. So I don't know what you're saying now. I'm confused.
I'm saying this, right? We've got, if you're not going to pay your council tax, like we've got barristers and legal counsel, we've got people to actually tell them why we're not paying it. So I'm not saying that don't pay your council tax, because what they do, yeah, if you don't pay your council tax, they'll send you a letter and say, if you don't pay your council tax, we'll take you to court. And if you don't take it to court, there's people, eventually, you go to prison. So what I'm saying is that we need to, those same people that you're paying, right, to defend you from, I'm getting confused. But anyway, those same people that you're paying to defend you from the people that you're defending, is that we should not have to pay that shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm getting confused. Because but there should be a legal argument, as I say, because back in the day, right, there was a thing called, there was a poll tax riot. There was a poll tax riot. You know what I mean?
Yo, now.
You remember them thing there?
Yeah, but now, I now go down that road there, you know. A two subject me talk about, you know, now. And I know you not talk about none of them.
No, but you're always saying I go across the subject, but
it's true, beloved, because me I talk about the Bridge Park complex, you tell me about council tax. Me I talk about what them do at the High Commission to them owner citizens, Jamaica High Commission, and you talk about council tax. So you tell me You tell me now, with what me put on the show, what it relates to what you are saying.
So what I'm trying to say is that if you don't pay that shit, they count. They're finished. Where do I get the money from to get the police? You see the gunman them become the gunman become a day.
All right, no, yeah, makes sense. All right, so what you're saying?
Where them get them paid from?
Yeah, no. So what you're saying, then, brother Naya, is that what should happen is, and don't get me wrong, I think it's a very valid suggestion. We shouldn't pay no council tax to none of them people there until we get justice for certain things. I agree.
Yeah, a simple thing. What about
brother Naya, if you just said that in the beginning, it would have been so more beautiful, mate.
No, but it's more complicated than that. It's not that simple because we need to actually show them in a justification. We've got people. You can't do that because individuals will go to church. They will lock you up. That's it. They will lock you up. But what?
Them can't listen though. If 1 million people decide to them now pay them council tax.
That's what I'm trying to say, brother.
They're going to lock up 1 million people. They can't. If
100,000,
even if 20,000, 100,000 people say we're not paying no council tax, and they come with an
not even
argument
that.
about it.
It's 10 people.
Right?
10 are not even. Listen, it's 10 people, but 100 people. I'm talking about 10 or 20 or 30. It's 100.
Your face.
Otep people, I'm black again. My apologies. The mic was off. Yeah. So I'm black again. See. So as I was saying in the first 45 minutes, I was hoping that somebody from the Bridge Park campaigning group would have called in and give me an update. I was speaking to Sister Cheryl, but I think she's in a meeting or something like that, so that's why she hasn't called in. So I do endeavour to get somebody on. Hopefully maybe next week. No, next week I won't. No. I'm not on next week, the 17th. I'm not going to be on next week. I'm not here on the 17th next week, so I won't. I need cover for my show next week, so I'm saying that from now. So I won't be on next week Sunday. One of my students is doing a chess tournament for African children. He does it every year, and it's called a car tournament, and it will be over at St. Anne's Centre, over in St. Anne's Road over there in Seven Sisters, Tottenham, that side there. So that's next week Sunday. So if you've got any children that's interested in playing chess, he does chess for African children. Yeah, he runs a chess club and things like that. Been doing it for a number of years. Called Mind Over Body Chess Club. That's what it's called. So I won't be here next week, Sunday, because I'm going to support him down there. So there it is. That's why I won't be here next week. But back to what I was speaking about earlier, in terms of the Jamaican embassy. The Jamaican embassy sees its people and how it deals with its people. And I've known some people that's even gone down there to get a Jamaican passport, and the way that they treat the people them and things like that, and some of the way them go on, the staff, kind of feisty. I don't know what it is about our people that they well, I do know, really, to be quite honest. We still have these kind of colonialistic slave mentalities in how we deal with each other. We're quite disrespectful to each other in more ways than one. And we find it hard to deal with our people them respectfully. When we find them in places of business, is that saying they take their car or something messes it up or it skank them or whatever, and all of a sudden our black people is a problem. But they're getting skanked by white people every day, and they don't say nothing. They get skanked by Chinese man every day, Indian man every day, and you never hear our people them utter them words that they would never go to these people them again. But you make a black man or a black woman do them something, and every black man and every black woman are the problem. So there lies one of the problems. Not the only problem, but it's one of the problems. What is it that we could have our people demonstrating against the illegal deportation of citizens to the island of Jamaica, and then them call gun police upon them? How can the Jamaican High Commission sanction something like that? Or was it a mistake, or was it one of the employees that shouldn't have done it? I mean, what is happening when the Jamaica High Commission, they're supposed to be there to defend Jamaican people abroad and Jamaican interests? But it seems like they're just there as a token, like the rest of them. Because let's face it, what do they do for our people? A big statement against any atrocities as the amount of black people get killed in Britain. And you ever hear them talk about it and fight and burn a fire underneath it? Never. Them quiet like a mouse. But you make something up to somebody who don't look like them and them have the most mouth. Yeah, man. I saw them stay. And I saw them stay everywhere we go. And them have the colonialistic mentality. The people them go out there for highlight because you see them do this thing under cloak and dagger. Nobody don't know about it. It's some hideaway business. Some look stand steady airport and some look military airport. They might fly them up on a charter plane. And then they might give the government £20,000 per deportee. What is that £20,000 for? Whose pocket is it going in? We know so them corrupt like Wadong in Jamaica there. The politician them corrupt like nothing. Yeah? Right? Them just as corrupt, in fact, them just as a corrupt as Yasso. Yeah? Them a thief the money, some look back on that business a go on. And I send with the people them and all of something there. One of the man them have him children here. Them a tell him say he must tell him children them say, oh, I'm going on holiday. Or him can talk to them via Skype. This is the liberties that they're taking with our people them and getting away with it. And we sit down there raving all night. And most of them were Jamaicans in there raving. Do they give a shit? No, they don't. Because it ain't happened to them. It's when it happened to them, no. When it happened to something that feed them like a line, no. That's when you can see them a run round and them a come and them a talk. We should do this and we should do that. When every year, all we ask of our people is to sign the petition to stop the Ma'angamizi petition. Is to attend the first of Messiah annual African Emancipation Day reparations march. You need to emancipate yourself from your workplace. Even if it be but for that day. To come out in solidarity. And even those who cannot come out in solidarity, we ask at 3 o'clock to observe the 3-minute silence in honor of our ancestors. And even that on can't do. Yeah? So if you not gonna honor something, sorry, man, move out in the studio. Something going on here, right? If you not what concerns you differently, how you expect anybody to honor it? So if the Jamaican government don't honor Jamaicans in the diaspora, and even if a lip service you give. But give some little lip service. Even though we know so you really can't do nothing, because you're not manners. We don't know that already, but we just want you to say something. Even if we don't do that, we can't do that. So that's why you see with me now, I'm not in them in that way. I don't get all patriotic and all this rubbish. Yeah? Because not for you is patriotic and say you love Jamaica. Who don't say I'm going to kill Jamaican anyway? So it's all bullshit. I'm not waving no flag And I ain't singing no rubbish anthem either. That's the next damn thing. The shit anthems they sing. Yeah? What's the national music of Jamaica? No reggae music. So where you sing them idiot anthem for? Like some local gringo. We know any of them something there. Brass and all them something. A drum and bass we play. You understand me? And steel drum and them thing there. Why you can't have your national anthem sound and reflect your cultural modality? And all the African countries, you all the same thing too. Because if they don't, it kiss Zulu land, yeah. Me not hear no Zulu music. I do let me go to the leg there. We don't hear none of that. Why hear something? No. Some hear that Europe. This is what I'm trying to say, my people. That even on those micro levels there, we're brainwashed. They still got us doing things from their point of view. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I don't care what people want to say about Beethoven and all them, man. I don't busy about them, man. I don't like that type of music. Rubbish to me. Them something there. Bach and all them something there and them something there. Me don't like them music there. I know me that. That a feed them thing. Right? And all people them was locking at the system there and them just fine say them a play them the music there and all them something. Me don't like them music. Them a idiot music. Me don't like that. I know my thing that. Yeah? If me going to do something that's supposed to reflect me, it have to reflect me in the way how me live my life and my culture modality and the things with me liking in my culture. It's just like me watch a cricket, right? It's just like I know I'm straying now. I'm doing a Naya, yeah, right? 07539 695 245. That's the live link number, or you can send your texts and comments on that line as well. 07539 695 245. Yeah, it's like the cricket. Yeah. No, me remember when England used to go West Indies and them place and go play cricket in a test and all them something there, right? And you do a whole heap of music a play and sound system and them thing and band and all them something there. When you looking at the crowd now, it's pure white people, you say. You don't see nobody else but white people. In St. Lucia, where them they go? Them they go Barbados, then they go Antigua, then go pure white people you sit in the stands. Now what is it? Have they made the ticket so expensive that the natives them cannot afford it? Or are they barring our people? Or are them doing it in a time where the people them depend on holiday? Right? Them for there them work on all them something there. It's quiet. Yeah, you don't think you was in England. Yeah, them a sing God save the Queen and all them shit there. In the Caribbean. That's how they got us. That's how they've got us. So even with this thing in Bridge Park, yeah, if we don't mind shout, them take a Bridge Park from the community. Yeah, because there's not enough of us that's prepared to make a sacrifice. But I got to big up Raheem Sterling and Michelle Gale. Yeah, because they've put their support behind that. And talk about how them go there and a this of them learn them, whatever craft it is them learn, a this of them learn it. See? So we have to rise them up, look a celebrity them. And respect, uncle respect them for that. You understand me? But what are we going to do about this? How are we going to tackle this situation that transpired outside the Jamaica? And I can't believe that I'm talking here. I must be talking to myself. Because you're telling me there's nobody out there that do not have an opinion about what happened on Tuesday. That you don't care that the 50 people them just get deported out of the country. That that what they're doing slavery all over again, but just in the reverse. We'll pay you to take your rubbish. Because that's what it is. As Africans, we have a right to be anywhere on planet Earth, not just here. We are here because of situations, circumstances, and events in history. But the white man loves to ignore the events in history. And I'll tell you something, yeah? I'm going to play you something. Since nobody don't want to talk. Yeah? I don't just want me to talk because I'm afraid to say. Because I don't know so the government, they listen. And they're frightened for talk. And put a name to certain things. You know, see it? Yeah? Frightened to put a name to certain things. You see? That's what it is. Afraid like puss. Outtake caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Yes, Prophet. I know you don't take unknown numbers anymore. You know,
yeah, so why do you keep doing it then? I knew it was you, that's why I answer it.
But when I said all right, there's a sister called Juliet. You know what I mean? She used to have a thing. She used to support a lot of black people over here. And she's had enough of the country. She left the country. And she's gone to Gambia. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So she left the country. She had a company called, I forget what the name. But anyway, she used to support black people. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
She's had enough because they was calling her son. They had right thing on her son. You know when you left the country, when you leave school, and they say they write things on your shirt.
Reports.
And on
reports.
No. You know when you leave the school, right, and people write things on your shirt.
Oh, on your shirt, yeah.
Yeah,
oh,
they say like, give thanks.
Yeah, they wrote some racist stuff.
He's the best friend.
Mm.
And but she's had more than stuff than that. She's left the country.
Mm. When did she leave?
Gone to Gambia. She's gone to the Gambia. You know what I mean? She's had enough of it. And her family. You know what I'm saying? So, but support. You know, we already have it. You know what I say? So that way I say, but we have to take direct action, I think. You know what I mean? Because these people don't really, I don't think they really understand petition and just, you know what I mean? You have to take
I don't think that the people them don't.
Well, you take with the money.
I don't think the people them don't understand, brother. Now, I just think the people are apathetic. Yeah, because listen, let me tell you something from now. I was at a dance last night. I was working at a dance last night. And there was about 300-400 people in there dancing away, and I'm talking big people. I'm not talking like no little 20-year-old, 30-year-old. I'm talking 45 onwards, mate. 60, past 60, raving. You understand what I'm saying to you? And then people must have children. They must have grandchildren.
Instead of where they see them
No, I don't know about that. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about if we can come out in numbers like that and that was that wasn't the only event that was going on last night. There were hundreds of them all over the bloody country. That's what we just spend our life to. We just dance our lives away. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying to you? Now, if all those
in the politics,
if all those people was to sign the petition, that was all these different dances that black people promotions putting on, we'd have had the 100,000 signatures already. You understand what I'm saying? And then move to the next stage. You understand me? Yeah, but it's what do we find that's the question I should ask. What do we deem as the most important factor in our existence in this country as African people? What is it?
See, we look upon the elder, like, we respect my elders, and I mean, like, I can see people putting on, you know, what you said. You could put them man, I put on dances and stuff like that. I mean, I can name certain people.
No, I'm not into naming people. I'm just saying that I'm not talking about that. I'm not.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not against people doing that. I'm not against it too, because people need to, sometimes people just need to get them, free them out of the stress, the blows and skirt, you know what I mean? I'm not saying,
but why is that important to you? That why are you saying then that why is it important to you to point those people to reparations in you know what I mean, the Manganese?
Right, because the Manganese,
they don't even listen to it. They don't even know. They don't even understand.
This is the point.
Those people.
No, stop a minute. What I'm saying to you, I'm saying if those people, all those people in the different places, yeah, if they were to sign the petition, we'd have had the 100,000 signatures long time ago. But it's getting the information to those people. Yeah, and some of those people, them, you would talk to them and say, child, you know, you know about that thing, they allow that, man, because things are different now, and all the rest of it. You know what I mean? And nah, I'm all right, man, I'm all right. Me all right. I remember I signed up a petition, said, no, me all right. I never asked if you're all right. Never asked if you're all right.
Most of them support, most of them are into, them are Christ, them are Jesus upon them one.
No. I'm not gonna put that soul in the temple doing their thing, because that's a whole nother scenario, right? But it's the same thing. It's not no different. Yeah, them are worship some man named Jesus, and the other one them are worship DJ. You understand me? So
the one of Muhammad them are worship. Man. Yeah,
you understand? So you know, I'm not putting it. I'm not gonna, you know, we're all in it. And we're all being apathetic together. Whether we're going to a dance on a weekend, or we're going to a mosque, or we're going to a church. Yeah? What we don't see as important is us as African people, and that's my point. Yeah?
But there's a few of us that recognise it's like. But the thing is that Prophet, I've been to Africa. I just come back from Africa. I've been to Morocco. I'm actually researching because under my you know, I'm not going to say mentor, but under somebody that I follow. You understand? To travel and research certain things. You know, I'm looking for the Berber people.
Brother Naya, I'm not going to remove the show from the context. I don't mind straying slightly, but I'm not going to move the show from where we're there. And I'm talking about the embassy or the High Commission in South Kensington that call gun police upon diasporan Jamaicans who are concerned about other Jamaicans being deported illegally. And that me I deal with. That, and if anybody want to call me about the Bridge Park, that too. But me no want stray no further than that, my family.
I heard that, but what I'm trying to say is this.
So me no want to hear about the Berber.
If I was to take the gun from them, if I was to take the gun from that man and from the police, yeah, to see him gone, if I take out my own gun, you say I was crazy. This is what I'm trying to say. It's a psychological warfare.
Yeah, but I could end the conversation there, so please. Yeah, because
hold on. Them man have big gun, right? And you tell me something. You can't take out my own gun.
Well, you have what? You tell national things that you have.
My nozzle, the nozzle, yeah, it's just as big as this.
All right, then give thanks, yeah. All right, bless.
Yeah, okay.
07539695245. Nubian Forum People's Talk Show live on the rock926.com. I still have yet to hear from people how you feel about it, or did you know, or you don't know? Are you afraid for call and talk about it, or to give a suggestion, or something like that? I find it extraordinary, and you know, this is the nature of why the enemy is able to angle us the way that they do, because we're too scared, and that's why I got to big up the management of the station, that they allow me to come on and say my things, even though more time them not really to agree with me when I say still, but they agree that I should have the opportunity to at least say it. You understand me? Yeah, and that's why I rise them up for it. But this is a time not to be afraid, and this is a time if you're afraid, turn that fear into something constructive. You understand me? There's nothing wrong with being afraid. You understand me? Hotep caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Good afternoon, brother Kwaku.
Kwame, here to say.
Boko, yeah.
From my ear, the voice, I know it's you. What you say, my brother?
You know what? We're a bunch of bloody-minded cowards and fools, right? That our only existence, if you're a black man, your only existence is to drink, not in any particular way, to drink, girl, football, nonsense and cars, right? If you're a black woman, it's your hair, your beauty, white man fashion, your nails, either gossip, and that's about it. When it comes to consciousness for our people, then, right, trying to elevate and liberate ourselves from the condition that we're in, a lot of us don't care, right? That's why you said that, there's stupid Valentine, that we don't even understand the history of Valentine, right? Look all the dances coming up. I just heard the adverts on the radio, right? All the dances coming up for Valentine's, right? You get about, you say, 600 to 2,000 black people going on that Valentine weekend. But yet none of their workless black asses can put a pen to paper and sign a petition.
No, but
right?
in saying that, I think we have to be careful, brother Kwame, because we don't know if any of those people them signed it. That's an assumption, based upon no fact.
No, but if you find the normal thread, right, we would have got at least 10,000 signatures by now, not 2,000 or 3,000. You know what I'm saying?
On the internet, yeah. I mean, we've got over 10,000 signatures.
Yeah, but that's an accumulation. That's not this year alone, is it?
Yeah, but I'm talking on the internet. I do agree with you that if people were a bit more, constructive, a bit more in tune, a bit more brave, we would have had more. Would have had more than the signatures that we have on the internet.
Yeah,
definitely agree with you on that.
So that says a lot about where our mindset is at. We didn't really care about liberation because we think we're liberated, we're not, we're still slaves, right? And I'm saying to you, to our people out there, as long as you carry that bastard white man's name, you're still a slave. As long as you carry that name, Green, Brown, Jones, Thomas, Christie, Wright, Bruno, Brown, Jackman, you're a damn slave. You're an idiot, man. Because
don't swear.
Alright, I excuse my French there, but because that white man still owns you. The fact that you can't change the name that was given to you by force, by the buck of a whip, by the crack of a whip, right? And in certain cases, rape and incest. That is the name of a slave owner, that is the name of a bastard, that is the name of a terrorist that you own, right? And the fact that you didn't change it means that person still has ownership of you. This is why a lot of us can't even talk because during enslavement, the white man used to cut off our tongues off if you talk a mother tongue. And metaphorically, that is a legacy of the enslavement today because a lot of us are even fearful to come and talk on the air and talk what we really feel. Like John Mark said about Liam Neeson, a lot of white people, hypocrites, right, condemn Liam Neeson, but what Liam Neeson said, he articulated a thought process in which many white men would adhere to if their daughter had been raped by a black man. Right, so what's all this bunker about, trying to hide? What are you hiding for?
May I tell you true, if a white boy and rape my daughter, we probably think the same thing.
Yeah, man, that's natural. That's
me. Weird. But what I'm saying is the difference between how we would think about it and how he's thinking about it is too different. They say our thing now is based upon a historical information of them doing this kind of thing to us for centuries, and we thinking that we've been free, and then still do it again. That's what the manganese mean. From his point of view, from his point of view, is how dare you? That's what it is,
Yeah.
It's how dare you? You at the goal. You always, because to me, whether it's a white man, black man, yellow man or brown man, that rape my daughter, the same thing I'm going to be dealing with them. As
of course, man.
I'm concerned. It's not, it's not whatever the case may be. You understand what I'm saying to you? But I hear your point. I hear your point, though. I hear your point.
But on that point, man, if any man, right, white man, Indian man rape my daughter, right, I'd come for them. right? I do it this. I get any white man Indian man, bat him to death, man. Right? And no, I ain't gonna pay my daughter that day. You get me, Dan? But back on the point about this this race thing, right? That's what it is for, race. Like you said, so they're 45, 50-year-olds, 65-year-olds. Haven't they got the mindset to put their name on a piece of paper or put their name on the internet online on petition to sign a declaration that you are fighting for your freedom, literally for your freedom? Because the other day, that Jamaican plane, that took about 50 Jamaicans back, right? They're not even Jamaicans. They're born here, man. They're born here, right? But Jamaican heritage. That could be you tomorrow. You thought about that?
No, well, not all of them were born here, but most of them.
That's not the point. That's not the point. The point is, right? They visit this country for a while, right? They pay the taxes, they pay the national insurance contributions, right? And secondly, right, their grandparents, right, were saved by the British. The British took him to Jamaica. It wasn't the African man that took him to Jamaica. It was a British man. So the British have a moral and ethical responsibility to the people who they kidnapped and took to the Caribbean. Right? So that's also part of the Manganese. You're taking people, right, at the crack of dawn, right, on the cover of night, taking them and deporting them to Jamaica. What sort of rubbish is that? And then we don't care about that. We don't care.
And then Kwame, on top of it, they're paying the Jamaican government 20 grand.
I bet for each person, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, and that's why David Cameron, right, was preparing the way for the prisons, because he went in 2016, right? You ain't getting no damn reparations. What I'm going to give you, I'm going to give the prisons, because they knew exactly what they were going to do. And we didn't bat an eye, we didn't say nothing.
No, that's
right?
That's not true. We said something. We said something. Them the time they made it up on Galaxy and we burn a fire underneath it.
I'm on about the powers that be, man. I'm on about the Jamaican government and the people man.
Them is not me. Yeah, and them is not we. Them is them. Yeah, you understand me? Because them are world. Them is the neo-colonialists. Yeah, man. And that's why you said about when you go to the Jamaican passport office, right? It's not the Jamaican passport office. You go to the Ghana High Commission. You go to the Nigerian Embassy. You go to the Cameroon High Commission, right? You go to the, they all look at you, right, as if you come from the ground, right? And they look at you, right, some way, right? They look at you as if, like, yo, what are you doing here, man? You wasting my time. Go away, man. Because they are lackeys. A lot of them are lackeys, right? It's just like, for example, when we want to go Ghana. Yeah? Now, you know, they like to say, oh yeah, most people from the Caribbean or in Jamaica, they came from Ghana, thing like. But when you want to go Ghana, you have to get a visa.
Yeah. You
have to get a visa. You better know that you have to get a visa. So all of these things, and this is why I say it's not just one thing, Brother Kwame. You hear what someone say? It's not just one thing. It's more than one thing. But I can't believe that this situation transpired this week. And a lot of Jamaicans listen to this show. I know, because I see them on the road. Yeah. And a lot of people listen to this show. And they're all scared to phone and talk about it. Why?
Of course they're scared, man.
Because when you go in Jamaica now, you don't want them to stop you. I don't care if they stop me. You say,
scared, man.
I don't care if they never let me back in Jamaica. I'll tell you the truth.
That is the legacy.
Don't make no difference to me one way or another, mate. Yeah? I feel more of a way if they don't let me in Africa. And that's me. I'm telling you. Because I'm not too keen on running back to where they dropped me off. You understand what I'm saying? We need to go forward. You think that our parents left... See, our parents didn't even in and around circumference, radius, echelon, triangle, parallelogram, the move they were making in the 50s and the 60s. They didn't even know it. Yeah, they never leave there to go back there. They leave there to move forward, home. Yeah? Because what people do not know is that Africa is the fastest growing economy in the world.
Of course it is, man.
And they don't know
you got Angola, Rwanda, Seychelles, Botswana, Ethiopia. Yeah. You're going faster than Britain. Britain, what, 1%? The forecast this year is about 1.4 in Britain. Right? You got Ghana. Even Ghana is 5.5% this year.
5.5% this year.
Yeah, you got Ethiopia, 6%.
Think is it Rwanda or one of them 3%
Yeah.
You know
what I mean?
And this is why these companies are running down there.
Of course, man. Right, when you went to go on 2 years ago, right, I was in Africa on the plane full of white man, Indian man, China man, Arabs. Because they're going down there to make money, man. And that's what we need to be doing. We need to be on the plane. We need to be packing in planes, man. Right? And going down there and getting the land. Rather than let the China man, the Indian man, the Lebanese man, the Arab man get the land. Why don't we go there and get the land? Because you can't get land in this country.
Listen, the thing about it is this. Within the organisation that I work with, right, we got 300 odd acre land down there.
Yeah, so they got the something. Yeah.
And we've been trying to get Africans involved in it. Yeah, but not enough. It's not that people haven't come to get involved, but not enough. So the little 1, 2, you can't do nothing like that. You need a minimum of about 25 people that's willing to say, yeah, boom, we want to do something. And then you know things can work. You understand me? And as you know, Kwame, what people don't realize, you don't own land in Africa, in West Africa. The government owns the land.
Yeah, but also a lot of it is stool land as well.
Yeah, it's stool land, but it's still under government rule. It's just that they've got they're the custodians of the land. You understand what I'm saying? And the reason why they wrote that in their laws was because they knew that foreign companies would come with their big money and they didn't want to lose the land. So yeah, they can build what they want in it. They can buy up land, but they can only get like, I think it was a 55-year lease or something like that.
Yeah.
You understand me? If you're indigenous Ghanaian, you can get a 99-year lease.
99, yeah.
You understand what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
And all these people is running down doing their own thing. They don't realize what's going to happen. You understand me? We got to move as a collective. We can't move in no singular business. Yeah, or so we're no different than the people that was going down there and having a good time.
You
see what I'm saying? You imagine the people that got there to demonstrate against the illegality of what the government's doing, and trying to support our government, you know, and our government betray us to the enemy. Eh? I know treason that.
Yeah, man. You see, that's what I'm saying. You know, finally on this, right? This is what I'm saying, right? A lot of us as men, right, need to stand up to the plate. That's what I'm saying. 2019, with the real black man stand up, right? Stop hiding behind your woman. Stop hiding behind excuses. Stop hiding behind, feeble, Get up, black man. Get up and be for self, man. Stop being a cow, man. Show up in force. Show up on the 4th of August the 1st. Be a man. Show to the community that you're a man, right? And they can stand up for yourself. Stand up for your woman. Stand up for the picnic them. Stand up for your elders and stand up for the community. Because it's a disgrace that you don't get many men on the march. It's all white women and picnic them, man. Right? So I'm saying to a black man, I don't care what you're doing on August the 1st. Book that day off. Go tomorrow to your workplace. Book it off, right? And show yourself. If you're a real man, show yourself on the 1st of August, right?
Listen to this, right? I'm going to read out something,
yeah?
Right? It says, maybe the way you are pushing the message out there is the reason why reparations march has failed to get the traction. Also, the infighting in your group doesn't help matters. Kwaku, yeah?
That's bullcrap. That's bullcrap.
Hold on. My name is spelled Kwaku, not Quuaku. So it shows that you are definitely Eurocentricized. Yeah.
Exactly.
And it goes, have you ever? I don't know whether something tells me it's a female. I don't know why, because I don't know. It's 483, so I don't know who it is. Yeah. Have you ever considered the reason people don't wish to call Pan-African radios like yours is because all our calls are being tracked and the text messages by MI6. So what?
Who cares?
So
who cares? If you're not right.
Hold on. Just before what you said, Kwame, and then that text comes in, and that's the point I'm trying to make. We got cowards like that. Yeah, and you're a coward. But I'm gonna tell you something. Remember me tell you this, he's gonna come knocking at your door. He's gonna come knock. You sit down there, believe say, it now go come knock on your door. Remember me tell you that. Because see, people like you only learn when you lick your backside, like Marcus said, when your back is against the wall, and then you're gonna be running and calling the same Pan-African station them thing there. Yeah, can you confirm that it was people born here that was deported to Jamaica? I don't see how their lies. I don't even know if it's a Europe. I don't know who it is that's sending it in. It could be a European or anybody else or something like that, or you know, a faken, you know, a fake.
Yeah, yeah,
fake African. You know what I mean? So they lies. Yes, we do know there's people on there that was born here and sent down. Not all of them. But if you come here when you're 2 years old, you might as well say you're born here.
Of course.
Innit?
Yeah.
If you come in when you're 2 years old and all your life you've been here, you're not on a passport, you have your national insurance, you work, you go to school, you do everything in this country. You turn 40 in your late 40s. Yeah? What difference does it make? Listen, the white man got anywhere in the world where he ain't born and he naturalized himself and stayed there. Yeah? So what about that then?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah? What about that then? You know much people that is in Jamaica, Europeans that's in Jamaica, that don't have no say in Jamaica. But they just go there and love it and stay there.
Yeah.
Yeah? And go and come as they please. Them not a permanent stay, but them white.
Yeah.
Remember me?
Same old as Africa, man. Same in Africa, man. Yeah. But people, them, August the 1st, www.stopthemanganese.com. Sign the petition. Even if you don't want to come on the day, you don't want to come on the day, sign the petition.
Listen, somebody just signed a petition 16 minutes ago.
Okay.
Yeah, Anthony Lowe.
Okay.
Yeah, just 16 minutes ago. 70 minutes ago. We got 3,299 people signed the petition.
That's pathetic.
It's pathetic.
It is. It really is.
Yeah, and we've been up and down the country on different stations and everything like that, talking to people them about the Stop the Manganese. We charge genocide, ecocide thing. Yeah, and I'm going to spell it for them. because I'm sure you can spell that. And then it's a mother, alpha, November. Yeah, what's G? G's Golf, Alpha, Mother, India, Zulu, India. Yeah, .com.
Yeah,
StopTheMangamizi.com. Right? Go on and sign the petition. Yeah, or you don't. You listen. Let me tell you from now. All this thing about MI6 and all these people them tracking us and all the rest of it, right? Yeah, hold on. Yo, Ashley, me dep on ear, you know. Yeah, but I wanted you to talk. Listen, you was at the demonstration, innit? One second, Kwame, let you go. I want this person to talk, yeah?
Alright, get them.
You're live on air.
I'm live on air.
You're live on air on the rock926.com. You was at the demonstration. I've been talking about what happened on, was it Tuesday?
Okay, with the police and the gun police, and they come at us.
Yeah. Tell us what you got. Literally 5 minutes to give us a.
Right, I'll say it in a nutshell, but I'm shooting a video in the next hour, so it's gonna all come out tomorrow or Tuesday. The video that I'm shooting, because there's another side to that story. So basically, in a nutshell, we're outside protesting, okay, and then the families of some of the detainees have gone into the building and they had an appointment to be at 2 o'clock that they will be able to speak to somebody and hand in whatever.
What I need you to do is to tell people where you was demonstrating, what you was demonstrating
I thought you already done that.
I did, but I want you to say it.
Okay, so where it was at Prince Consort Street, which is where the Jamaican High Commission is. There's been some stealth deportations that are happening. It's genocide that's actually happening whilst we're alive. We don't have to read it in the history books. So what they're doing, they're getting £20,000. The Jamaican government get £20,000 for each deportee. Okay, and it's not like they get that money and then they give the people some money just to start them off again, like a £5,000 or something. No. So they go down there. You know how it is. It's embarrassing to be a deportee going back to Jamaica. Yeah. So then what happens is now they just cleared off their books. So So I'm finding out the lawful side, how they can deport somebody. So anyway, I'm going to cut the story short. So what's happened is we're out there. There's probably, you know, these things, people don't support these things unless it's their family. Same thing like Kwaku, you've been supporting so many families over the years. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? So the same thing, I went down to support. So there's probably about 60 of us out there, and it was raining, pouring raining. So anyway, the people have got there from early. You know, like you got an appointment, they probably got there like half past 1. Yeah, but the thing was there from 12. It was 12 till 2. And then what happened is, they kept the people waiting. Remember, these are not young people cursing and things like that, you know. This is like, you know, middle-aged people and and dignitaries. You understand what I'm saying to you? So what's happened now, we're outside and we're chanting, doing whatever we're doing, okay? And then what happened is, the people are there patiently. So remember, you're supposed to be there and no one's coming. So you ask, what's happening with this and that? So then, you know when I told you. So then they kept patient. And then someone went to go to the toilet. They let them go into the toilet. And then the people are impatient because you're not treating with the respect that us black people have done in Britain. My parents and grandparents and Mr. Doyle and all these people have come over here from there. And we've the same way how the whole world has fixed up themselves on the backs of Africa. The gold that was in the ground, they're doing it right now with the cobalt. They're doing it all again in front of us. It's just like us black people read history books and don't think it can happen in modern day time. But Kwaku knows though. Don't let me go into that. So anyway, so what happened is, person who was ever making up noise, this is a middle-aged person. This person is not swearing, cursing or nothing. The family member is deported the next day. That's how tight this thing is, yeah? So then what they've done, you know, like, there's a thing that I preach about, and it's called cultural competence. So what that means, yeah, is that if you've got a certain culture and you're going to go and do things with that culture, whatever it is, you must be culturally competent. Explaining further, meaning to say, you can have a black issue, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be affected to have a black person if that black person, as we know many of them, are not culturally competent. So if you put a black person to do a black job but they are European-minded, that problem's never going to get solved.
That's right, that's right.
Right. So it's the same thing. So watch this now. I have to explain that to tell you this, the panic button situation. So what happened with the panic button situation, the people, they're going toilet, they're being held, and remember, if you've got a friend or a family who's being deported, and I must big up the people called Movement for Justice, they're real guerrillas. Don't watch no face, yeah? They're putting in some real work for Jamaican people.
Because of the time.
Right, so then what's happened is the panic button situation. So, they said they send a threat. If you raise up your voice, we're going to press the panic button, not from the police. Knowing that, remember, I'm not, the people outside are unsure what's happening, we're just outside.
Yeah.
So they said, we're going to press the panic button, yeah? Knowing that the armed response is going to come, innit? Yeah? So then, what it is, boom, they press the button, police come. But let me break to this point. Now, it comes into cultural competence now. Now, let's say, who was the person who pressed the panic button? If they was not culturally competent, a loud Jamaican voice would make them be installed with fear.
That's right, yeah.
But if it was somebody who was cultural competent, a white man, yeah, there's no need to press the panic button. That's what was not explained by His Excellency Seth Romanant, which is the Jamaican High Commissioner. So what they've done some spin doctrine. And you know with the gorilla man, anywhere there is injustice, you'll see the gorilla man jumping in the middle, possibly risking his life like Kwaku would do. So that's why I've got involved. So all it is we have to do something with this detainee thing. What I'm suggesting is we do away with the word called detention centre and we change it to transition centres. So then you know when you're going to get dipped, they go to a place called a transition centre, okay? A detainee transition centre. And when that transition centre, you learn life skills like how to be a plumber, how to be an electrician, how to do this, how to do computing, whilst you're in the detainee transition centre. When your dipping time comes, they send you over. Now you go into Jamaica, bringing back something to Jamaica. Yeah? So they don't want nothing to come back good to Jamaica because they want Jamaica to suffer. Look at the CBD oil that cures cancer. Rastas and Jamaicans been saying it for years. Why won't they publicise it in Jamaica so now we have ganja farmers in Jamaica? This is world that we are set upon that does not want to see the people of African heritage progress. Wake up, my people!
Yeah. So Ash, so what is the latest with... So when the police came, because bearing in mind, you got a minute to explain this, yeah?
So when they came, they actually came to walk through the middle of the crowd, and I happened to be on the microphone. And through police brutality, what's happened to my friend's mum, which is your cousin, yeah? Police can't ramp with me because my friend lost his mother.
Get to the point.
So what I'm saying is, they come through, but I'm not a boaster, bruv. The thing that happened next year, I'd rather come from somebody else. All that happened is that they come and they try to walk through the middle of the crowd, and then I pushed the gun police with their two big matics to the side of the wall, and I said, remove you can't come through here. I am the gorilla man. And that's it. So, and they moved and they went to the back. So then I said about the panic button thing, and then that's what happened. I'll explain to you, but I'm doing a video tonight. The man's setting up the video camera now. Yeah? So the whole thing will come out. Yeah. So peace, yeah? And big up all the people out there, and big up all the real Garveyites who put their own money into this team. Whether you're broke and you've lost everything, doing community done in vain. Everybody's work helps. Everything helps. Everything to stop all the passa and let's do the real thing, which is nation building, and nothing else matters. A good night from me. You know who I am.
Yes.
The gorilla man. Good night.
Yeah, well that's my president Ashley. He was actually down at the demonstration. I wanted to play your article. I can't play it now because that's my time. The show's finished. I just want to give thanks to management for allowing me the opportunity to air my views, and it's sad that people who I wanted to call in did not call in. Textually True Kwaku forgot my question, sorry. That's the same person. So I just want us to keep a vigilant eye out, and remember this can come knocking at your door anytime. You're African living in this country. Don't think you're immune from the institutional racism.
Your favorite presenter.